Hello, and welcome to another episode of Battletech Extended 3025 mod career playthrough thing. And where were we? I've travelled while I was off stream, and I've gone here, wherever here is, and there's only one mission to do. Why did I go here? There was a reason. Oh, that was it. Former Star League presence. So I was searching the shops for that ever evasive lost tech, and I didn't find any. There's none, as usual. So, oh well. A bunch of mechs that I think we've seen all of these mechs before. The Ostsol, the Stinger 3G, Stinger 3R. And obviously the Firestarter K. They're all mechs that are specific to this mod, not in the vanilla game. But yeah, just one contract to do. And it's only a 3 skull as well, but I figured, well, since I've travelled here, maybe I should do it. It is a defend base, however, and I don't really like defend base, but I feel like maybe I should do it. Oh, no, I'll be really upsetting the Free Worlds League if I do. Hold on, let me check my reputations, because I don't want to cut myself off from easy free world missions. I'm allowed to do 4 skulls for them at the moment, which is what I want. Damn it. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that mission. I need to look for something for the Free Worlds League to build my rep up with them a little bit. Let's have a look. No, that's the Killhounds. Where can I find Free Worlds League missions? Oh, hold on, should I just do this? Should I do this? Bonus reward lost tech items. I'm kind of interested in that. I think I might go do the Defector, actually. Let's go do this flashpoint. Yeah, I'm not a Marek lover, Harry. I don't really like them. I just don't want to upset them either. I want to be able to do contracts easily. Like, anyone that saw the Flashpoint playthrough career where I had to grind rep right from the bottom with at least 2, maybe 3 different factions, you'll understand why I don't want to let any rep drop below a certain point. It's just a nightmare. Right, let's give them medical supplies. Yay, 1 morale. And some rep with the Capellans. That'll do. What has been going on in my chat? I'm just reading. What on earth? Sarge, control your bladder. Now, where's my sound? I'm missing something. I think my music's turned off. I'm going to turn that on. There we go. Settings, audio, music. There we go. That's better. A little bit of atmosphere. Why are you licking my mouse, Gromulus? You weirdo. Right. Yes, we're doing this. An agent of the Combine government has gone rogue. He must be prevented from sharing what he knows, and I believe that a mercenary solution is in order. Kill the Defector, and you will be rewarded. Okay. Commander Doyle, we're both busy people, so I won't mince words. I need you to set a lance down on this miserable backwater and ambush a Liao convoy, leaving no survivors. A simple task, yes? I'd go so far as to say that this job was beneath you, but I need this kill confirmed by someone I can trust, and your reputation speaks for itself. That's easily within our capabilities, Shugo Yamaguchi. Is there anything about this convoy that we should know before we drop? Strictly speaking, no. But I see little harm in telling you why the convoy has to be destroyed. Perhaps it will even help. There's a man, Yoshito Okada, a Karitan diplomat. He fled to the Capellan Confederation with combined state secrets. Now the Confederation guards him as jealously as a child might a cherished pet. Wow, that's a mouthful. As jealously as a child might a cherished pet. Jesus. This wasn't made for people to read out. I'll bet. Karitan defectors usually don't live very long. Regrettably, I must take my leave of you after this conversation is finished. I have important business that I must attend to on hepatitis. And so I will leave you in the capable hands of Chu-E Gaku Hironaka of the Galadon Regulars. What? He's a capable man, or so I'm told, and his soldiers have already established a presence on the planet's surface. I'm sure he'll make an excellent field contact. We'll coordinate with him then. I hope that your business on hepatitis proves enjoyable. As do I, Commander. If not enjoyable, then at least diverting. But the odds are good. Hepatitis enjoys a very special reputation. I bet it does. And so I will bid you farewell. Chu-E Hironaka will speak with you himself momentarily. Be well, Commander Doyle. So, you're Commander Doyle. Shugo Yamaguchi claims that your mech warriors should prove adequate to the task at hand. I hope that his eagerness to visit his pleasure planet didn't lead him to overstate your virtues. It's a pleasure. Hepatitis is a pleasure planet. It all fits now. That feeling goes both ways, Chu-E Hironaka. And don't worry about us. Our mech warriors are more than capable of destroying a slow-moving convoy. In that case, I invite you to prove it to me. And you'll have the convoy's map coordinates shortly. See to it that every vehicle is destroyed and confirm Okada's death. The Galadon regulars will be monitoring your progress. Hironaka out. Yeah, he definitely will be winning, Harry. You can't trust him. Right, we're going to do some upsetting of the Capellans. Never mind. Let's take a big pile of money. Why not? Right, Polar, but it's a 4 skull, so yeah, I'm gonna bring out the highest experienced pilots for this. Ambush convoy, Polar. We've still got all of these mechs available if stuff goes wrong. Okay, yeah, Polar environment should be well suited for all these PPCs, especially if I've got these people with cool and vent as well. Should be able to go nuts, in theory. Still need to build myself an LRM Stalker. I'm really missing an LRM mech right now. Don't know if you can see it on stream, but you see that t-shirt? Does that show up? I don't know. Anyone recognise what that is on it? Oh, hey, Rylan. Yeah. Obviously, an LRM mech will fit in well with what I've got with those PPC and ballistic loadouts for, you know, knocking stuff down and finishing them off. What I really need to do is just rebuild one of my stalkers, I guess. I just haven't done it yet. I've only got one stalker on this playthrough. I forget, because my other playthrough I've got about 4 stalker 4Ps, I think. So I can do anything I want with them.
Command interface initiated.
Okay, yeah. We've all seen that fluff text before, so I'm just going to skip on through and crack on with the fight. Oh yeah, this map. Okay, I know where I'm going.
On my way.
Oh, apparently I told Doyle's Marauder to move in a very weird way. Yeah, never mind. Thought I deselected that. So Doyle's going to be lagging behind. Never mind. I want to get over to these trees. That's my usual favourite spot to fight from. Oh. There's a new light I've got behind me to help with the camera. But I really notice how much hotter it is over here now with that thing. Like looking around, it's like, have I got a heater on? Is the heating on? No, the house heating's not on. My little heater's not on. Why am I boiling over here? It's bloody light behind me. Right, stage light.
Standing by. Got it. On the move. Roger.
Shell says it's an LED light, no heat. So why is it so goddamn hot in here then? Is it hot outside? I haven't looked outside. Is that what's going on? Stage fright. Yeah, right, mate. Yeah.
I've got eyes on the target.
I don't think I've ever had stage fright in my life.
Move order received.
I wouldn't have been a very good musician if I had. Yes, it's warm today, says Shell. Okay, that's what it is. Oh, Gromulus very helpfully says that I'm going through the menopause. Thanks for that, mate. I'm not sure it's that.
I'm showing minor damage.
Yeah, okay, so it's warm outside. Oh, actually, I can see on the security camera that it looks bright and sunny. Yeah, it's probably that. But isn't it meant to be winter right now? It's winter. Why is it so warm?
Need something, Chief?
What's that? Ooh, a 75 tonner. Scary. But this Devastator is the most scary thing right now. I need to kill this first. Harry, one, I'm not reading that out. Two, no, you weren't. You were never employed to do anything of the sort.
I can't take much more of this.
An Orion. Okay.
Waiting for orders. Roger that.
Felt awkward. Maybe I'll be able to finish it off with Gromulus. Probably do the job, won't it?
Firing all weapons.
One of those PPCs never even made it near to the Orion. Sounded suspiciously like it might have been drilled into the back of Gromulus instead. Good job there's no friendly fire on this.
Minimal.
Okay, Gromulus, I need you to kill that... What is it? Devastator? Yeah.
Confirmed. Confirmed. Firing.
Why is it not dead? What are you playing at, Gromulus? That was an easy finish.
They've got a sensor lock on.
But all three weapons hit a different location, clearly. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, no. Right, it's alright. Doyle can do it. Now that I've moved Gromulus out of that position, Doyle can make it. Doyle's got this. It's fine. Yeah, I'm not taking any risks. I'll fire all of my guns just to make bloody sure that thing dies. We don't want to take another round of firing from its dual AC-20s, do we? Oh dear. Chat, do you want to switch your conversation to something I can read out? You disgusting bastards.
On my way.
Right, let's wear this Orion down.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Smashing.
Damage minimal.
Receiving you.
Probably shouldn't make life too easy for that guy, so I think I'll stay put.
Got it.
Force him to at least move if he wants a line of sight to Gromulus. This guy down here. What was he? 85 tons. Yeah. Oh no.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
I've been sensor locked.
Commander,
Okay, Rylan, let's move you forward a bit. It's going to be your turn to tank soon. I think I will actually go for a precision strike. I want this guy down sooner rather than later, before all the other stuff shows up. It'd be nice if this was gone. Not with shooting like that. It's not going to be gone with shooting like that.
Commander.
Oh well. Did you even hit the center once? Oh, here we go, Stalker. 85 tons of fun right there. Catch getting battered.
Not much armor left at that location.
Feel like I could really use a jammy headshot on that Stalker. Right, Catch. Let's move you back a little bit. Will there do?
Affirmative.
Just so Rylan is now the front line, because he's a lot fresher. I'm going to have to save my resolve now, because I want to try for a headshot on that Stalker. If I can get a lucky quick kill on it, I'll be very happy. But it does mean it's going to take a little bit longer to nail this Orion.
Forward a critical hit.
And of course there's vehicles on the way. Well, we got two 80-tonners there, a 60-tonner, another 60-tonner. So all of the vehicles are probably horrific. Okay, that's an AC carrier.
Standing by.
Shall we try for the headshot with Rylan? If we are, then we're going to leave that till last and just make the most out of our resolve while we've got it. Yeah, let's smash this with Gromulus. Time for coolant vent already. Headshot. Unfortunately, oh, it is enough to kill him with that knockdown. Two side torsos, a headshot, and a knockdown. Yeah, nice. Okay. So next major problem for now is the Stalker, until one of those 80-ton vehicles shows up and turns out to be a demolisher. Rylan. Let's step a little bit further forward so you're more easily the target for now, since you've got the most armor. And we're going to go for the headshot. Triple PPC headshot attempt coming up.
Giving him everything I've got.
Yeah, no, that's a leg. So you've hit a leg twice and an arm. Good job. Ryland, a little bit confused
damage,
about
Commander.
biology there, I think. So, now we've got a Devastator in view. That becomes the priority. And I'm going to use the resolve again. And we're going to try and bust through the side of that in one.
Weapons committed.
Come on. Please be enough. No, 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 no. Why are you shooting catch? I deliberately moved Ryland forward. Stop shooting catch.
Under heavy fire.
He's not got the armor for this. Oh no. Oh no, an SRM carrier. Okay, that's hitting Ryland, so I guess that's a relief because he's got the most armor. I suppose that's what you call karma there, Ryland. All those SRMs you've ever fired into the enemies just all came back at you in one there. Oh man, this is rough. We're going to have to leave the Stalker for now. That SRM carrier's got to go. That Demolisher's got to go. What is it? Devastator this time. Okay. From... yeah, let's shoot that first.
Aye, aye. Vehicle killed.
Catch says, blasted right in the heart on Valentine's Day. Typical. Poor Catch.
Reporting. Minimal damage.
Okay. I need to do some cycling here.
Ready.
Let's pull Catch back even more.
Got it.
Shoot this SRM carrier.
On it.
Fine, Catch. Nail it for us. Nail it. Nail it. No, stop hitting it in different locations, damn it. Oh, that's good enough. That'll do. Right, what are you? A Bulldog. Right, 82. Right, that's not so scary. That can wait. But there's still two 80-tonners back there. They are scary.
Good to go.
Where's Doyle? Let's get Doyle positioned, ready to take another turn at the front. Although right torso's already a little bit smashed up. Right.
All weapons committed.
Oh god, he's coming right for us. He just does not care about cover, does he? He's just like, yeah, no, I'm getting right in there.
Losing lots of armor.
Man. Right, his leg is hanging on by a thread now, though. 20 internals remaining on it.
Yes, Commander.
Ryland not looking too healthy. I thought I'd made enough room for him to pull back a bit. I guess that's as good as it gets for now. I want to use another precision strike. Come on, Ryland. We're putting all our money on you. Should I just nail the leg? I don't know. Last time I aimed at the head, Ryland hit almost nothing but leg. So maybe based on that logic, if I aim for the head, he'll definitely hit the leg. So we'll try that.
Full salvo.
Oh, that looked like... yeah, we got one headshot. That's good. He's very unsteady, and his head is open. It's all right. He's an assault mech, so we'll get to take his leg off before he has another crack at us. But I want to see what these vehicles are. No, they're still too far away. It's fine. Right, let's continue shooting. Right, resolve is under 50% anyway, so it doesn't matter that I'm about to use it right now. So we'll just go for another headshot.
All weapons committed.
Not good, really, but at least he's getting knocked down now.
Critical damage detected.
And we can save that leg for later. If he gets up a second time, we can now just shoot that leg off, because we built up so much stability damage. It seems a shame to waste it by knocking him down with a legging. Romulus. Let's turn off the ER. And let's just try for the head. Why not?
Firing.
He's done it! He's done it! He's finished him. He's got the headshot. Nice one. Should have done it with Gromulus in the first place, I guess. Oh god, another demolisher. Move Rylan over here, and we'll shoot at that demolisher with him. Are we a little bit toasty with Rylan now? We are. Let's coolant vent. And smash.
Yes, Commander. Yeah.
Nope, not good enough. Opened up 2 locations on that demolisher now though, so he's almost certainly dead. If I move... yeah.
Ready for orders.
Let's start with Gromulus. Let's get this finished. One more turn till I can flush coolant again. Right, this should be enough firepower to finish this thing off, surely. No? Apparently not. Apparently we're going to hit armoured locations instead of the 2 wide open parts. I think Gromulus needs to polish his glasses. Yeah, so we must have hit the turret and the other side. We certainly didn't hit either of those locations, did we? What shall we do? We don't need much damage to finish it off, surely. So I guess maybe Doyle can do it. Let's drop a PPC and fire. Come on. There we go. Right, now that means I can fire all of Catch as weapons at this bulldog here.
Standing by.
Yeah, let's precision strike it. Why not?
Affirmative.
Looks good.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
So, just one more thing to kill. That 80 tonner.
Receiving you.
Ryland's not going to be able to see it, is he? Let's just move here for now.
Roger that.
And brace. Another Devastator. Brilliant. Can you not... I'm hoping I can get through this without anyone getting opened up or injured, because I'd love to be able to use these mechs again without repairs being required, without pilot injuries. It's looking okay so far though.
Engaging target.
And assuming I can kill this guy before he gets to fire again,
Waiting for
everything will be good.
orders. On my way.
Let's precision strike it.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Method inbound, Commander.
Good stuff. Oh, thanks for the Twitch Prime, Amazon Prime, whatever you call it, sub, Falcon. Really appreciate it, mate. An adequate showing, Commander Doyle. For mercenaries, your people showed remarkable discipline. Glad to hear you're impressed. We'll meet you in orbit to collect our pay. Oliviera out. Yeah, somehow I don't think it's going to be that straightforward. But yeah, thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Right, here we go. Nobody got injured, and none of the mechs got smashed. Good result. And yeah, we got 3 pieces of salvage from the Orion and the Stalker, and we already have 2 pieces of Stalker Oh, we're getting ourselves our first assault mech. Yes, that's a no-brainer. There's a nice AC-20 there. Maybe we'll roll that and get lucky. Nice machine gun as well. Nice small laser. Quite a lot of cool stuff here. Nice SRM-6. But none of it is as nice as a complete 85-ton assault mech. So, we'll take that. Thank you. Oh, I didn't get any other mech parts. Oh well, never mind. But we did get the AC-20. That's pretty awesome. Not that I see myself using them much now, really, though, because of, yeah, I'm just preferring the long-range play. Well, still preferring long-range play, just playing long-range a different way to the last playthrough. Instead of going all large lasers and LRMs and stuff, I'm working with PPCs at the moment. But yeah, it's just hard to get into brawl range against the AI on a whole bunch of missions, because it does tend to stand off and use its range against you.
Cleared for fighting.
Commander Doyle, I have unfortunate news. Your quarry has escaped you. Yoshito Okada wasn't a passenger on the convoy that you destroyed after all. Naturally, we will be withholding your pay until you find and eliminate him. Asshole. Like hell you will. We put our mech warriors in harm's way based on your intel, Chewie Hironaka. If the target wasn't on the convoy, that's on you, not us. We upheld our end of the contract. House Kurita hired you to kill Yoshito Okada. On my honor, you will receive nothing until he is dead. Attend to your task or leave this system in disgrace. It makes little difference to me. The Galadon regulars stand ready to succeed where you have failed. What an asshole. You get what he's doing, right? That horse's ass deliberately fed us bad intel. He wanted us to hit the wrong convoy. He wants us to wash our hands of the job so that his regulars can take all the glory. This is bullshit, boss. If we do the job, we're working 2 gigs for the price of 1. But if we tell him to screw himself, we don't get paid at all. I'm thinking that we should take option C. We find the building he's broadcasting from, put it under siege, and force the bastard to pay up. If we do that, we tank our reputation with House Kurita. That may not be fair, but it's a fact. Your call, Commander. Do we track down the real Yoshito Okada and finish the job? Or do we make Chewie Hironaka pay us what he owes us at gunpoint? Either way, we're going to have to drop immediately. The Galadon regulars aren't going to wait around for us to conduct repairs. Why is everyone always a dick to us? Right, we'll continue the hunt for no additional pay. I want the Lost Tech reward. Yeah, I won't let this idiot ruin our hard-won reputation with House Kurita. We're going to find Okada ourselves and do this right. Roger that, Commander. Much as I hate doing 2 jobs for the price of 1, it's probably the best choice. I'll see what intel I can dig up, and we'll go on from there. Oh, you get it in either case, do you? Falcon's telling me, regardless of what I pick, I probably get the Lost Tech anyway. Fair enough. I can't remember. I know I definitely get it from doing it this way, but I wasn't sure about the other one. Right. Tundra this time. And let's go for a little bit more salvage. Yeah, we'll go for that. And accept. Look, we've got a stalker. We've got a stalker. We've got our first assault. And I'm pretty sure this is a non-vanilla assault as well. The 4N. By removing one of the LRM launchers and adding more heat sinks, the Stalker 4N can dish out more damage per round without as much fear of baking the pilot alive. Fair enough. 8 energy slots, 3 missile, 3 support slots. Cool. Right, yeah, we'll stick with this setup. It's my strongest one at the moment, and since this is a flashpoint, don't want to take any risks. Really want that Lost Tech. Excited to see finally, with now I've been able to tell you the changes in the Lost Tech. I'm actually excited for Lost Tech rewards as opposed to my previous playthrough where it was like, oh great, Lost Tech, throw that, useless. Yeah, I'm probably better off avoiding the rep hit, to be honest, Falcon. Anyway, aren't I? Don't want to be grinding low-level missions again just for rep. And I'm already on indifferent with Karita. I'd rather move up in rep than down when it's at this level. Oh, did I just break the load with that? No, I hope not.
Command interface initiated.
Okay, command. Voice gone. Okay, Commander, we're here to take on yet another convoy. The correct convoy this time. I'd stake my reputation on it. You hear that, Mayor? If the Exo steered us wrong again, we get to give him shit about it. Forever. Shut up, Yang. Get back in your bloody mech bay thing. Try not to get too excited. Akada is on one of those transports, but we'll need to get eyes on them to determine which one. When contact is made, we'll wipe out the convoy and eliminate him once and for all. And I will be monitoring you to make sure that the job is done correctly this time. If your company gets in over its head, my lance is poised to relieve you. How about you go get fucked? That won't be necessary, Hironaka. The only thing we need you to do is stay out of our way. So be it, mercenary. Now get to work. Okay. Right, so convoy's coming from over here. I'm pretty sure reinforcements coming from like here-ish. So I'm thinking maybe I'll try to fight from this ridge line. Because I've got all long-range stuff, and the more time I can buy myself where I'm not having to fight the reinforcements at the same time, the better. Obviously, if I go for this patch, which I've used in the past on this map, then you end up fighting the convoy here and the reinforcements at the same time, and it's pretty painful. So I'm going to go for here, with maybe a fallback option to there. I don't know. We'll see. Did I try the Anthem demo? Yes, only very, very briefly. Because I messaged Arvi, but he missed it basically, and just caught it really late on. So just got in like a couple of hours before the demo ended a couple of weeks ago. I didn't do it last weekend because I'd already tried it. Seemed all right. Again, I think it's going to be like Destiny 2, where I'll play it for 2 or 3 weeks and then get bored of it. But it looked really nice. There were loads of bugs, like all the things the reviewers are saying about it. I definitely experienced. You know, there were loading bugs, there were glitches, there was all sorts of stuff. But the whole movement of it did feel really nice, like being able to traverse between like running around and flying, like just in an instant. Did feel really cool. It basically it feels a bit like an Iron Man simulator. So, you know, if you've ever wanted to pretend that you're Iron Man, then Anthem is the game for you. But yeah, I mean, obviously I own the game, so I'll play it a bit when it comes out, see how long I last with it. But I don't know, I tend to get bored with looter shooters after a while. It's just doesn't hold my attention for as long as a good strategy game or more traditional shooter does.
Heading
I
out.
haven't been able to try the Division yet. I still haven't got around to pre-ordering that. But I would really like to try the Division 2. I don't know if you've had a chance to try that, have you?
On it.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know without having tried it yet, but I feel like the Division 2 will probably appeal to me more than Anthem and probably hold my attention for longer. But we'll have to see. Right. Let's think about this carefully.
Standing by.
Am I going to have to send someone off to...
Roger. Venting heat and stabilizing.
No, I'm not, because they're coming towards me. So I'm just going to chill. Just going to chill. Let them come a little bit closer. Falcon says, March the 1st, open beta. That's for the Division 2, yeah? Cool. I'll try to remember that. What are we on now? We're February the 14th, aren't we? So it's a way off. Are they moving, or are they just sitting there? Because I'm starting to get suspicious that they're not moving towards me.
Stabilizing. Engaging coolant system.
I'm gonna have to go trigger it, aren't I? Someone is gonna have to get sent to trigger it. Ah, you know Shell's not worried by that.
Ready for orders.
Also, I did know that. we were thinking of going to see Triangle Battle Angle, as Harry calls it, tonight, until we realised yesterday that tonight's going to be Valentine's Day, so there'll just be people everywhere. So we'll see it at the weekend maybe instead, when perhaps it's a little bit quieter. I imagine your missus would kill you if you forgot it, though. Or is she not fussed either?
Receiving you.
Alright, there we go. Right, they are here. Typical. Catch is going to have to do some quick retreating.
Confirmed. Holding.
Roger.
Alright, we've got a nice firing line set up, ready and waiting. First mech is a guillotine. Leave Catch alone. This is gonna hurt. Oh, Catch, you're gonna have to brace yourself for this. Oh, we've got a turn already. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. How far can I get with a normal move? I can get that far. All right, we'll go this far because I still need to sensor lock, so we've got a target. And there we go.
Sensors locked on.
That's a lucky escape, isn't it then? Right, I guess we commence the firing line.
I've got something. Receiving you. On it. Scored a critical hit.
All right.
Ready for orders.
We're getting there. Slowly.
Locking in all weapon systems.
Nice. He's knocked down. That's great. What have we got? 80 ton, 60 ton, 80 ton. All the convoy vehicles are always nasty as hell now. Like, maybe it's the level we're at, or maybe it's the mod.
Commander.
Either way, I'm not sure, but they're always nasty. Oh no, I took a wrong turn. Oh, disaster. All right. We're gonna have to run round. Oh, means Catch being out in the open a little longer. Maybe we'll pop vigilance, just so he's got some protection. Because this, I know this mission's gonna get nasty.
Got a lock.
Hey, Spartan. Nice to see you again.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
Okay, so that guillotine on the floor. We've got to try to finish him while he's down. Man, chances to hit are not great. Maybe I should just reposition a little bit for a clearer line of sight. Do that. It's still equally bad if I move there. Alright. It's just bad then. Fine. We'll stay here.
Firing all weapons.
Wow. 2 complete whiffs with the PPCs and then 1 that hit the head. What we were actually aiming for there, Rylan, is the CT. Oh no. Oh, pop vigilance and then they've got breaching shot. Was that must have been an AC-10, wasn't it? Because it did 60 damage. Ah, we hate breaching shot. It's brutal. Alright, Gromulus. Can you manage to hit center? Maybe? I'm not even going to try going for that headshot because there's only 14% chance. It's not going to happen, is it? Right, there we go. Gromulus has hit the target. Which one of their mechs has got sensor lock? I need to nail him at some point as well. Okay, 1 down.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Right, 2 70-tonners and what was this? Oh, 3 70-tonners now. Fair enough.
Need something, Chief?
Catch. Yeah, keep running. We need to get you into the cover of these trees. Let's pop vigilance again since he's still out of cover and sensor lock. Guess we'll sensor lock this guy.
I've got a sensor lock.
Oh, cool. Cataphract 1X. Like, obviously I know that's a vanilla mech that's in the standard game, but with this mod, their rarity is corrected, so they are actually really rare. So I'm excited because 1, I love this mech, as I've said before in the past, and 2, I think this is the first one we've seen in this campaign. Nice. They don't show up very often, but now we're going to shoot it.
Standing by.
Let's start with Rylan. Should I just go for the straight up headshot? I mean, resolve is at 31%. I'm not going to need to vigilance catch next turn because he's going to make it into the trees. 40% should be enough. Let's try it. Come on, Rylan. You haven't had a headshot. Well, not one that we've aimed for so far today. Let's see if we can get one now, or preferably 2 and kill him outright. Oh. Big thumbs up for Rylan, everyone. That was quality. So, nice. We'll get a load of salvage there. Ah, will you get lost with your damn breaching shot? That guy's dying next. This guy here. He's the one with breaching shot. Unfortunately, now I have no line of sight to anything. Right, let's move Doyle across so that he becomes a target. And what's happening? Oh, here we go.
Damage minimal.
What are you? Another guillotine. 4L. Okay, well, I want to kill that guy, but I can't actually see it, so
Standing by.
we'll just... I could drop some heat, actually. Do I need to, though? I've got coolant vent. Screw it. We'll brace with Gromulus. We'll drop a load of heat. Then we can focus our energies on that guy next turn. That and I suppose the convoy should become a priority at some point. They're getting very close. We are sitting just outside of their escape point here. So I do need to get them down. Right, catch. What should we do? Move there, I think.
Move into position.
Just get him protected behind the line a little bit. And yeah, I could shoot at this, but I'm actually going to sensor lock this 70 tonner because he's got breaching shot and he's actually a massive issue for us. Ah, another cataphract. Interesting.
I've been sensor locked.
Well, the sensor lock has made him decide to run away. Fair enough. At least he's not firing another breaching shot at us this turn. I'll take that as a result. And yeah, let's just plow some damage into him.
All weapons committed.
Hey Buzzkill, how you doing?
Ready for orders.
Catch says, I'm suddenly worried I might get sacrificed in an attempt to salvage a cataphract. Don't worry, mate. No, not now we've got you in cover. You're all good. You're safe. You're valuable, mate. You're our sensor lock pilot. I can't afford to lose you.
Good to go. I copy.
Time for a coolant vent with Ryland. And shall we try for a precision strike on something? Nah, let's not. Let's just keep shooting this. I might need some precision strikes to just nail the vehicles quickly when they're getting near the objective. And we've knocked this Cataphracts 1X down. I can't believe there's two of them in one mission. What are the chances of that? Of course, a demolisher. What's this going to be? SRM carrier? Oh, we don't get to see just yet. Now the demolisher is in view. That becomes the priority target. Let's cycle Doyle along a bit. I'm keeping shifting positions of things, obviously just trying to cycle which is the main target for the enemy as much as I can, spreading that damage out.
All weapons committed.
Primary target is taking damage.
Oh yeah, on my Battlefleet Gothic Armada campaign that I'm playing last night, I've named one of the ships in that the Ghost of Nexus.
Damage is minor, Commander.
His memory lives on. Right. Who next?
Standing by.
Gromulus. Shuffle along a little bit.
Confirmed.
And see if we can finish off this demolisher. Yeah, actually, we'll pop coolant vent. I want to shoot with everything. Don't want to take any chances here. We'll try and get that finished. The other thing is, though, that
Primary target is taking damage.
I think once I've killed two of the convoy vehicles, the reinforcements are going to show up. So I need to be wary of that.
Commander,
Yeah, I thought it was a great name for a ship as well. The Ghost of Nexus.
Waiting for orders.
I guess Catch is going to sensor lock this. Oh no, I can't. I need to move. Hold on. Will there do it? No, there won't do it. There will do it. Oh, but Catch's arm's open now. Damn. I was hoping to sense lock that guy while he was down on the floor. I can't really do it without taking too much of a risk. And I don't want to take that risk right now. So we'll just shuffle this way a bit. And instead, we'll sensor lock this 60-ton vehicle. It's a laser carrier. Okay.
waiting for orders.
Yeah, there's a few people with the Battletech board game here, Spartan. You're in good company. You got some old school hardcore Battletech fans. Right. Yeah, let's go for a precision strike just to make sure we kill it. What's the front armor like on this? Oh, it's appalling. We'll shoot the front.
Copy.
Rylan, what was that? What was that? Once again, hitting 3 different locations with your PPCs. We did a cooled shot and everything with a 91% chance. Ah! Rylan is clearly trolling me today. Just refusing to shoot straight for some reason. I think it's, once again, because we put him in a sniper. He's got no missiles to play with and he's protesting, isn't he? Just like last time. Oh dear. Right, let's nail the convoy vehicles then. Gromulus. What should we do? No, we'll save the resolve. Let's give Rylan opportunity to redeem himself first.
Engaging with target.
There we go.
Warning. Enemy reinforcements detected.
Right, yeah. Now the reinforcements show up, so we're in trouble. We've got to kill things quickly. Will you quit with your breaching shot? At least he missed that time. Yes, right. Gromulus. I was going to do precision strike on this laser carrier. Alright, Grom, can you show Rylan how it's done?
Locking in all weapons.
That's how simple it is. See that?
Kill.
That's what happens if just 2 of your 3 weapons hit the same location. No! No, an injury on Rylan. I can't remember if this is the last part of this mission or not. Or whether there's a consecutive deployment. I'm sure somebody out there will remember.
Receiving you.
Right, what should we do? I suppose this guy needs to be dealt with at some point. But there's still 1 convoy vehicle remaining. And it's an 80-tonner.
Good to go.
So, yeah, maybe we'll just sense lock 1 more time with catch. Yeah, it's a Devastator. Nasty. Go for the precision strike with Doyle. Oh, need to use coolant vent so that we can actually fire everything. And then I'll try and hit him in the side.
All weapons committed.
Awesome. Right, so that's the convoy dealt with. Time to extract, she says. Well, we're not too far away from the extraction point, but there's salvage to be had here. There's another Cataphracts 1X. Not sure I want to run away yet, but we must remember there's a full lance of reinforcements making its way towards us. At least one of them's got LRMs. Oh, someone else has got a PPC, so they can hurt us from that far away. What should we do? What shall we do? I want to finish off that breaching shot guy. He's a massive pain in my butt right now.
Move order received. Got a lock.
Can't even remember if we damaged him much. I know we knocked him down. Ah, he's got a leg that's vulnerable. Well, that can get us another easy knockdown then. Well, I say easy, assuming we can hit the damn leg. Right, so what's that? 61 damage required.
Receiving you.
I think this seems like a job for Gromulus to me. I'm also going to cycle Gromulus over here since he's probably the most healthy right now. And he can tank some damage from these incoming reinforcements. Okay, well, I'm dropping my resolve, aren't I? Oops. Oh well. What do we need? What was it? 61. Damn, so I'd need both weapons to hit the leg if I was to do it with Gromulus. But we're not going to do it with Gromulus. Guess we'll just fire
Got it.
normally. Alright, we got one hit with the AC5. I need to smash him with someone who's on lower heat, because I want to fire 3 weapons at him to give myself best chance of actually taking that leg off. So what do we got? Can Doyle fire all 3? I think so, looks like it. Right, let's do it. No, terrible shooting. God damn it. It's not going my way, is it? So we did hit one shot on the leg. It looks like it was the AC5 hit the leg. And we've opened up a side torso. That's still handy.
Ready for orders.
Okay, Ryland's going to have to save the day, clearly. Don't think I can fire all 3, can I? Oh, I can. Alright, come on, Ryland, you got this.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Oh, I thought he'd taken the side torso as well as the leg there. I think he got the arm, but not the torso. Still, got another knockdown injury on that pilot. Hello, Bob. How are you? Gromulus, what have I told you about taking nurses in your cockpit? That's not allowed. If anyone needs one right now, it's Ryland. He's the only injured one. Alright, oh, Ryland did get the side torso as well. Nice. Okay, so this guy's probably 1 pilot injury away from death, I think.
Commander?
Alright. Either way, it's time. Time for catch. Sorry, I'm trying to think and move while I'm talking, but yeah, it's time for catch to finally fire. He's done nothing but sensor lock for his teammates so far, but I think if we go for this side torso, should be able to take it off and cause another pilot injury. Oh, we got the CT as well, apparently.
Hostile remote.
Okay. Never mind, we did manage to headshot 1 cataphract already.
My armor's getting stripped off.
Bob's asking, tell me a little about the mod. Okay, so it's called Battletech Extended 3025. It feels like an expansion to the game, but it's based around the vanilla content, so it doesn't change like the game mechanics drastically or add loads of future weapons or anything like that in. What it does give you though is over 200 new mechs to play with, like variants. So there's new chassis, new variants, there's a load of new vehicles as well. There's a tweak to the AI that makes the AI a little bit more challenging, and a tweak to the lance compositions to make them a little bit more logical and sensible. Everything is done based around the lore as well, so when you're fighting certain factions, they will be more likely to have certain mechs appearing based on the lore and the availability of certain chassis for certain factions. So it's very immersive in terms of all of that. There's also a slight tweak to the Lost Tech, which takes the Lost Tech from being largely completely useless apart from the Gauss to being actually worthwhile using, but they're not overpowered, they're just kind of a little bit worthwhile. So for example, right now I'm actually using an ERPPC. In the vanilla I wouldn't use an ERPPC because it's just extra heat for no reason really, but the tweak has made it worthwhile. So the Lost Tech's a bit more exciting as well. So yeah, it adds loads and loads of extra hours of fun to your BattleTech experience, basically. And I'm really loving it. I've done what episode are we on, guys? I don't know. I've done many 4-hour episodes of this up to this point, and there's still plenty more things for me to discover. The mod is also being expanded in the future to include other stuff like such as time rolls on, as each year comes up in your play, mechs that show up in that specific year will start showing up in the game. That's coming in the future, and I'm really looking forward to that. So it gives you a reason to play a long career and progress through the timeline, because you start seeing appropriate stuff showing up then. And another thing that's being worked on is Harry wants it so that like mech availability changes as well, because obviously when certain chassis first come out, like for example the Cataphract 1X in 3025 is quite a new chassis, so they're quite rare, but as time progresses, they become more common. So that's going to shift and change as well. So it's really extensive. It's really good. But what it doesn't do is completely change all the game mechanics and completely add in just loads of weapons and crazy stuff like that. It's like I said, if you want loads of craziness and everything just thrown into one mod, there's Battletech, and that's very good for that. It appeals to a lot of people. But if you want something that feels more like an official expansion to the base game, to the vanilla game, then try this, because that's what this feels like. I mean, obviously it's not an official expansion, it's a mod, but it's the closest mod I've seen to that kind of feel in the game, and it's very good. Hopefully that helps. Right, we've got a guillotine to deal with. 2 more turns till I can vent some heat. So we're not going to be able to fire everything. Let's drop that PPC.
Engaging target.
Oh dear. So I'm busy explaining the mod, meanwhile chat's in the gutter again. Can always rely on you guys, can't I?
Roger.
But yeah, I've done a whole playlist of this mod. If you want to check that out, just have a look. Catch, your message got stopped by the bot. I've allowed it, even though I probably shouldn't. Okay, right. Ryland's going to call and vent. Yeah, no worries, Bob. But yeah, if you want to, see it and read it in your own time, everything pretty much that I've talked about is in the description page on Nexus Mods. So you can read through that. There's stuff that I've cut out, there's stuff I haven't mentioned in the interest of time. But yeah, it's well worth a read, and it's well worth a download and a play, in my opinion. It's very, very good fun.
On it.
Bob says, I also checked Battletech on another stream, but it looks strange for me, especially about hit chances next. Yeah, well, Battletech changes a lot about the game, like a lot. It's almost like a new game, just loosely based on the original. And I mean, that's not a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just not for everyone. Whereas this feels more like an expansion to the original game, and some people are more interested in that.
Yes, Commander. Roger. Critical hit, Commander.
Oh, 20 hit points left. He's almost gone.
Receiving you.
Yeah, I love how much extra stuff there is in this. Like, just loads and loads of content. Oh, shall we just risk switching the AC5 off as well?
On it.
Come on, Gromulus, you got this. One shot, one kill. He's done it.
Tango is trash.
Okay, so that's all the original stuff dealt with. Now we've just got the reinforcements, and we're not in a bad way particularly. I mean, okay, so Catcher's right arm is hanging on by a thread, but apart from that, everyone else is fairly healthy. Last I looked. Yeah, we're not doing too badly. So I think we can afford to take this lance on. Oh, can't quite get sensor lock. Damn it. Maybe if I move Grom over here.
Aye, aye.
Brace him. Oh, I should be able to sensor lock that guy, surely.
Good to go.
Yep, we can. Okay. I'm gonna keep hiding that right arm
Acknowledged.
on the stalker, and we'll sensor lock this 70-tonner. I think one of these has got LRMs. I seem to remember some LRMs coming from this direction. So if I can find what that is and nail it, that would be handy. Got. Am I ignoring you, Gromulus? What have I missed? I don't know. Maybe I am. I'm just not realising it. Oh, is this your escapades with your French nurse? Is that what you're talking about? Because yes, I'm ignoring that.
Yes, Commander.
Right. Let's get Rylan over here. He's running a bit hot now. Still 2 turns until I can flush coolant. But I can still fire 2 PPCs a turn and lose heat, so we may as well. Oh, and this guy's not in cover. Although it looks like he's standing in a load of trees, he's not actually in any cover. Well, I'm feeling lucky. Rylan's already scored 1 headshot for us this map, so let's try another.
Target acquired.
Oh well, can't win them all. Catch says, I spent the last 10 years of my baseball career with my right arm hanging by a thread. I'm good to go, Skipper. That doesn't sound fun. Right. Let's move Doyle here. Doyle can actually fire everything. And again, I think I'll just try my luck for a headshot, maybe? No. CT's worn down a bit now. Let's just go CT.
All weapons committed.
Okay, he's open now. Makes it easy.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Harry says, I've just seen why we're seeing so many guillotines. It's a bug. Well done, mate. Yeah, you did say they weren't supposed to be as common as they seemingly have been. So I assume that'll get fixed in the next patch. You don't know that, Sarge. You have no idea. I've seen some things, man. Right. I think we'll go. Oh no, not you. You're another guillotine. Oh god damn. Yeah, we really are seeing a lot of guillotines, aren't we?
Receiving you.
I kind of I need to sensor lock that guy we've already damaged and get him down. So looks like Catch is going to be revealing him for us once more.
I've got a sensor lock.
Hopefully he's not moving right now. No, he's not. Good. 95 tons? What? Oh, crap. Oh, Jesus. What is that? Is that a Banshee? Yeah, because I need to finish that guy off before he escapes. Yeah. Or before he gets into any cover.
All weapons committed.
Good stuff. Right, that's one down.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Good to go. Position confirmed.
Still one turn away
Firing on
from being able to flush the coolant vent again, so just firing 2 PPCs with Ryland for now. How's Gromulus doing? Oh, Gromulus is on 0 heat, that's nice. Also, he's looking a little bit worse for wear now, so let's back him up a bit. Let someone else take the front line. Romulus, obviously the mighty hero from last stream, holding the hill against those assault mechs all on his own for ages. Shall we try for a lucky headshot since this guy's barely touched? Let's give it a shot. No lucky headshots.
Damage minimal.
So, Infernal, I assume you're asking about the guillotine, but yeah, if you zoom in, it's a slimmed down mauler that happens to look very much like the guillotine. So I think they basically just stretched it a bit, made it a bit narrower. It's nowhere near as big as the assault mech, and looks different enough, basically. Well, there you go. Just give you a close up on it. Right, what are we doing? What are we doing? Let's reserve catch for now. Doyle, let's flush some coolant, and yeah, we're under 50% anyhow, so I may as well just use this and knock him down. Go for the headshot though, just in case.
All weapons committed.
Alright, he's on his butt though. How did you lot get onto chopping heads off kings? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Detected.
Ah, it's a new mech. It's a new mech. Look at this. Look at this. It's not a Banshee. It's a Night Star. Wow. Check that bad boy out. Okay, well, I mean, that's really scary, but what's he got? 2 AC-10s, a PPC, and 3 medium lasers. Holy shitballs. That's the Night Star 10C. Aren't these super rare, Harry? Like, I mean, I've never seen one. Like, I've got a got obviously my non-stream career on the go, which is now way ahead of my stream career, and I've still never seen one of these in that. And I've got like full lance of assault mechs and all of that on that career. I've never seen one of these. This is the first time I've seen a Night Star in this mod. And doesn't it look awesome? Yes, we do need that mech, Buzzkill. We totally need that mech. That mech is... We have to headshot it. Now, Catch was worried about being sacrificed in order to get a Cataphract 1X part. No, but maybe for the Night Star. Right, but first things first. We've got a guillotine on the floor that's dying to be finished. Right, Gromulus, can you do it?
Locking in all weapon systems.
Harry says super, super, super rare. Yeah, I remember you telling me how rare those things are. Like,
Taking a critical hit.
wow. Like, is that one of the mechs that gets salvaged from Wolf's Dragoons? Is that why it's super rare?
Standing by.
It's a Wolf's Dragoons mech that's been salvaged. Catch says, honestly, I wouldn't even blame you. Don't worry, mate. I won't get you killed, but we are going to try our best to get that thing. I've just got to save up all my resolve and then just keep going for headshots and nothing but.
Mech destroyed.
Sarge says, hey Grom, see if you can trade that nurse for the Night Star. Yeah, I'm not sure they'll go for that.
Commander.
Right. What are we gonna do? I guess we'll just brace.
Roger. Venting heat and stabilizing.
Yeah, this is the 95 tonner, and when it shot at me, I was like, "Is that a Banshee?" It didn't seem like it seemed like it had too much firepower for a Banshee,
Reporting. Minimal
basically.
damage.
Because a Banshee, I think, can come with an AC5 and a PPC, but it looked like more than that. There was an extra ballistic, wasn't there? And that's now we know, of course, it was because it was 2 AC10s and a PPC. Brutal. I've still only killed 50% of the reinforcements, so there's something else. As well as this Night Star, there's something else back there. Oh crap. Okay, what are we on? 51% resolve. Alright, who's got the most armor? Probably Doyle, is it? I think. I don't know. It's a close call between Rylan and Doyle.
Orders.
Right, so I'm just gonna
Acknowledged.
brace this round with everybody. Let my resolve build up a bit. Who's he shooting at? No, don't shoot Gromulus. Gromulus can't take that.
Reporting. Major armor loss.
Eek. Oh god. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, and we don't want to lose Gromulus as well. He's got our only piece of lost tech right now. Right. Let's move Doyle up as well. Brace. I'm doing all of this bracing because 1, I'm losing heat. 2, I'm waiting for next turn, and I'm going to go nuts with the resolve and just try for the headshots.
I got it.
Goddamn LRM mech with breaching shot back there.
Damage minimal.
Okay, right. Now is the time. So he's got cover and he's got bulwark by the looks of it. So this is not going to be easy.
Receiving you.
Let's start with Rylan.
I copy.
Got 1 headshot. Let's go for Doyle.
All weapons committed.
Yes! We've done it! We've done it!
Enemy mech destroyed.
Orders.
Happy days. Right, let's just brace and let this guy... This guy's going to have to come at us now, isn't he? He's got no line of sight. Maybe we'll just leg it with Gromulus just to make sure he doesn't lose anything. Gromulus is strategically retreating. He's not running away. There's definitely no screaming. Perhaps he's just finding a nice quiet spot to spend some alone time with his nurse on Valentine's Day.
Commander. Understood.
There he goes.
Moving
He's
forward.
out of there. Everybody wants the Night Star. We're not going to get a whole one though, are we? We're only going to get 3 bits, and you need 4 for a complete mech. in this playthrough. So yeah, and because they're super rare, we're probably never going to see another one. But still, we can dream, can't we? We can dream. Right, I'm done. Let's let this guy come to us.
Engaging coolant system.
Is he not? Is he an assault mech? Or is he just? He's just stubbornly sitting there and going, do you know what? Screw you. I'm not coming towards you. Fine. We'll move then.
Full throttle.
It's a 90-tonner. Okay.
Ready for orders.
Right. Gromulus has got an ERPPC, so I'm thinking maybe if I sit him this far back, he should still be able to contribute to the fight. At the very least with the ERPPC. No worries, Catch. See you later.
Waiting for orders.
Hmm.
Move order received.
Commander? Got it.
Oh man, I can't focus now. All I can think about is Nightstar. I'm thinking, I think I'm only going to be able to take 2 pieces of salvage here, so we're only going to get 2 bits of it at best, unless we roll really jammy.
Receiving you.
Where can I get Catch to? No, can't get him. Right, let's reserve. So if this guy will move forwards. No, he's not playing ball, is he? All right then.
Full throttle.
Yes, Commander. Roger.
Standing by. I copy.
I wonder what that's going to be. My guess is a Highlander because of the LRMs it's been throwing into the fight.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, now we can get Catch to sensor lock it and find out. It's weird how it's just kind of sitting there. Highlander 733p, so just a vanilla. Just going to try to kill this through the CT. We don't really want more salvage adding to the list. I actually want as little salvage as possible at this point on the list, so we've got more chance of getting the Nightstar piece. But unfortunately, we've headshot at least one of the mech this mission, which is the Cataphracts 1X.
Confirmed.
I'm here.
Oh, look at that range. Yeah, the ERPPC can reach. Let's move him forward a little bit. Maybe I can get everything in. No, not quite. Oh well. Sod it. We'll just sit there then and fire one ERPPC.
Locking on target.
That is one hell of a long shot, but it's a miss. Never mind.
Ready. Copy.
Catch once again with the handy sensor lock.
for orders. Roger that.
Standing by. Position confirmed. Engaging with target. Good to go.
I wonder if this guy's bugged. He's refusing to advance on me. He's just kind of stayed in this one
Sensors
spot.
locked on.
I think that's a vanilla game bug though, because I've seen that kind of behaviour before in just the normal game.
Orders.
Orders. Roger. Confirmed. Firing.
Waiting for orders.
So many PPCs being fired at this guy.
Solid
Because he's
connection on that one.
braced, he's just not falling down. He's taking it. Yeah, he's definitely bugged out because he's just doing nothing at this point.
AC-5. Ammunition depleted.
Sarge.
Receiving you.
All weapons. Go.
Standing by.
Oh, I'm glad you guys are entertaining yourselves while I'm wrapping this mission up. Oh, how is this thing not dead? My God, the hit points.
Yes, Commander.
The hit points this thing has. Seven left. Right, come on. Doyle's got this, surely. Actually, not Doyle. One, he's overheating.
Standing
Two,
by.
he's out of AC ammo. Gromulus, the finisher.
Confirmed.
Boom. Come on, surely he's dead now. There we go. Right. Cool.
Mech destroyed.
Good job, Doyle. Again, now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go make sure that Hironaka pays us what he owes. And if he doesn't, I'll personally shove one of Yang's impact wrenches down his throat. Is that what Yang calls it? His impact wrench. There'll be no need, Mr. Oliveira. Join me in a secure channel and we'll discuss your payment.
Mission successful.
Okay, well, low amount of money. That could mean I took a lot of salvage. I honestly can't remember. I don't know if I even had the choice. I think it was a consecutive deployment, wasn't it? So, just one injury on Ryland. Won't take long to recover from that. Everything else is fine. Just a little bit of repairs to do on the Stalker. But let's remember, we already got a Stalker 4N out of the first part of this mission. So we are getting a whole assault mech. My God, look. There's a full Cataphracts 1X up for grabs. A couple of guillotines there. Piece of piece of Highlander 733P. And the Night Star 10C, right? So obviously we're taking two pieces of that. We're only allowed to choose 2 pieces of salvage, unfortunately. But let's read the text here. So 4 ballistics, 5 energy, and 2 support weapon slots on this thing. Stock roll heavy brawler. This downgraded version, designated the NSR-10C, carries a pair of GM Hurricane Class 10 autocannons in place of the Gauss rifles. What? These things come with Gauss rifles normally? Oh my god. The ammunition capacity has also been downgraded from 7 tons to 5 tons. The original lasers have all been replaced with Magma Mark II medium lasers, and the particle cannon is now the same model as that found on the Marauder. A half ton of armor has been removed and it carries 16 standard heat sinks. The top speed remains unchanged, even though the engine has been replaced by a standard model. So yeah, it's slow as all shit, but so looks like we can fit a ton of guns in it. That's all that matters. Yeah, oh man, we're never going to see another one though, are we? They're so rare, so rare. That's plus 10 damage. AC 20 and large laser. What else could we possibly get? Oh, 3 plus 10 damage. Medium lasers there, potential. Anything else? Plus 4 damage, SRM 6. Minus 20 stability damage gyro, that's cool. Oh, and 2 minus 31s, awesome. Okay, so I mean, we're probably just going to get nothing but heat sinks and jump jets, but it's nice to know that there's a chance of getting some really cool stuff out of this. And what a shame, I was going to grab some Cataphracts 1X parts because we don't have one of those and they're rare. But really, it's a no-brainer. We've got to take the Nightstar bits and then pray that we get lucky enough to see a second one day. All right, let's confirm. So what did we get? We got 1 single piece of Cataphract 1X, single piece of Highlander 733P, plus 10 damage large laser. That's cool. Certainly not going to complain about that. And everything else is trash. Okay. It doesn't matter, Harry. Like, even if I had 3 salvage choices, I'd have still not had a whole one. The next time I encounter one, I'll do exactly the same. I'll headshot it, and I'll get 2 pieces. So, either way, if I got 3 pieces or 2 pieces, I still need to find a second one before I got a whole one, haven't I? But I don't know. Can they show up in the shops? I've never seen one show up in the shops either. But maybe. Your task has been completed to House Kurita's satisfaction, Mr. Oliveira. It would seem that Shugo Yamaguchi's assessment of Doyle's dragons was correct after all. Congratulations. You seem upset, Chewie Hironaka, but you couldn't possibly be angry that we completed Shugo Yamaguchi's task and killed the defector, could you? Of course, if we had failed to kill Okada, you could have taken a crack at the job yourself. Maybe earned yourself a promotion. Perhaps. But it seems pointless to discuss such matters now. The job is done, and you mercenaries will reap the rewards. If I'd gotten my way, you'd have lost a hell of a lot more than a promotion, pal. And by the way, you're an asshole. Just putting that out there. Thanks, Yang. Why are you in charge of any diplomacy at any point? Get out. Seconded, for posterity. Dr. Farah Murad, that's out of character for her. She's normally such a goody two-shoes. What a charming company you've assembled, Doyle. Models of professional decorum. You have your pay, our business is done, and if you're wise, you'll stay out of my affairs in the future. Hironaka out. See ya. For the record, the commander made the right decision back there. If we'd sent battle mechs after Hironaka, we'd have been picking a fight with House Kurita. We don't need that kind of heat. Damn right we don't. Our reputation's worth more than that, Yang. Okay, boss. Okay, I get it. Just had to speak my piece. Anyway, he's gone now. Problem solved. Better yet, we got paid, and that's always a reason to celebrate. I'm going to go pop open a Quillar Fizz in the company mess. If anybody would like to join me, or indulge in something stronger perhaps, you're more than welcome. We just won, so let's act like it. Wow, a Quillar Fizz. Sounds hardcore. What do we get? What lost tech? What lost tech? Ooh! That is an awesome set of rewards already. A +4 resolve gain comm system. Yes, please. An ERPPC with -5% heat. Holy shit, yes. And everything else, nah, whatever. We got a piece of Black Knight 6B as well. I think that's a rarer variant. So the Black Knight 6B was the harder hitting, cooler running Star League ancestor to the what? This is Lost Tech Black Knight apparently. Yeah, Star League ancestor to the standard BL7 KNT we have today. It did everything the 7 does, but better, mostly thanks to its double heat sinks, which are basically non-existent these days. 9 energy slots, 5 support slots. Well, we got one piece of that. We'll probably never see any more of it, but never mind. Wow, though. Lost Tech to actually be excited by, and a comm system that's awesome as well. Fantastic. Yeah, it says it has double heatsink because it's a Star League era Black Knight, but we've only got one piece of it, unfortunately, Rylan. And yeah, even if we complete it, we won't get double heatsinks for it because all our stuff, when it's completed, comes unequipped in this playthrough. So yeah, it would be nice if we got 3 double heatsinks, wouldn't it? Not going to happen, though. Right, let's go to the mech bay. We have got some toys to play with here. And there it is, our first assault mech, our first proper assault mech. I mean, we've got a couple of heavy stalkers. They're kind of assaults, but not, because they're 10 tons lighter and actually heavies. But this is our first proper one. Yeah, I think Pan 6 is the one I like best on this. So, what are we going to do with this? I mean, I have been saying I want to load one up with LRMs, but since this thing will have more armor than any of my other mechs, won't it? Hold on. Oh, hard to say really, because that's relative, isn't it, to the class. Yeah, it's probably going to have more armor than any of my other mechs. It would seem a little bit weird to have it sitting at the back with long-range missiles. I don't know, maybe I've only got 2 of them. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with it. First things first, we can stick the +4 resolve comm system in it. That's a no-brainer. Right, we've got a 10% gyro. Let's stick a 30% gyro in. Now, what if I make this a triple PPC build? Let me think about this. I'm just gonna play for a bit. I might just completely change everything after having a look. Because if I can make this one a PPC build... Oh yeah, we've got double heat sinks as well, haven't we? Yeah, we can use these. Aha. A plan is forming. So I could rip out... Yeah, right. So I'm going to rip out the ERPPC from Gromulus's Orion. Stick 2 ERPPCs in this and use the double heat sinks for extra cooling.
On it. I'll let you know when that's
right. Let's do this first. And then one of the Stalker 4Ps, the one that's currently built as a triple PPC, I can change that to the LRM mech. Let's go for a plus accuracy one. There we go. Anything else to upgrade here? No. Okay. Yeah, large laser boats. I do love them, Sergeant. I've used them a lot very recently. But I decided to go a different route with this playthrough for now, anyway, and rely largely on PPCs. So yeah, what I'm going to do with this one is, right, so we're refitting that. We're refitting this. This one is going to be an LRM-20 mech now. I'm going to have to rip out a lot of heat sinks to do this. Oh, hold on, there's a quicker way. There you go, strip equipment. I have enough LRM-20s. Oh, you're kidding me. I've only got 2 LRM-20s. Is there another one in the store? What? There's no store? Where are we? What kind of backwater shithole are we in? Okay, so one of these will have to be an LRM-15 for now. Damn. Hold on, what do these weigh? 10 tons. They're 5 tons. Alright, I can do it. I'll just stick 2 10s in instead. No, I can't, because it only has 3 missile slots. Oh, you're an idiot. Damn, okay, so I do need another 20. It's not the end of the world, though. We can make this work. I don't have a comm system to put in this still. Never mind. Maybe I'll find one spare when I shuffle things around in other mechs. Alright, so that'll do for now. I'd prefer to have a third LRM-20 in there.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Right, let's stop work on this. And refit. Right, so we've got 2 ERPPCs available. And just one more, I think. What am I doing? I want equipment. There we go. So comm system in, stability gyro in, double heat sinks in. And now a truckload of ordinary heat sinks as well. Oops, one too many. Oh man, that's so much cooling. I can just blast this every turn over and over and over pretty much. And it'll work in a hot environment. I mean, my other alternative is I drop some heat sinks and put more weaponry in it, but as soon as I put even a couple of medium lasers in it, this is going to get way hotter. And I think triple PPC is not a bad amount of firepower. Got 2 ERs, like, these are doing 60 damage and 50 stability, each of these. Plus this one's 50 stability, 50 damage. That's heat efficient as hell. That is really, really heat efficient. Just being able to keep up that constant barrage of fire is pretty brutal. Yeah, so a PPC weighs 7 tons. I mean, if I was to put a 4th PPC in, I'm losing 7 heat sinks and then becoming much hotter. It's just not really practical. So the next option would be large lasers. Still 5 tonnage, 18 heat. I mean, if I was going to do large lasers, I'd probably end up removing a whole PPC and fitting 2 large lasers in place of it, which would up my firepower, but I wouldn't be doing as much stability damage that way. Because lasers, of course, do no stability damage. And then if I don't go for large lasers, I'm just putting in some medium lasers, and they're most of the time not going to be used. I'd just rather go for the 3 PPCs, so I've got the super long range, I've got massive amounts of cooling, and I can just go nuts with it. I do have 3 support weapon slots, so maybe I could put something in for when stuff gets close. Let's have a look what we've got. I don't know really. I think I'd rather just stick with this. There's nothing that's jumping out. Maybe if I'd got some lost tech down here to use, but I haven't, so we'll go with this. That's getting built. So basically we've replaced Ryland's triple PPC heavy Stalker 4P with an assault version, but also upgraded it because it's now got 2 ER PPCs in instead of just standard ones with stability damage, which is fantastic. Right, Orion's finished in 2 days. Let's swap these around. I'd rather get that Assault Stalker finished first. The LRM one can wait a bit longer. We've lived without one for so long. It won't do us any harm. So we've got financial report coming in. Loads of stuff being built. I do have enough mechs available to do more missions. So I could, if I wanted to, have a look. We got some fairly straightforward things to do here. Well, yeah, I want to build up my Marek rep again before that drops too low, because it was dangerously low. Yeah, it's close to dropping below the threshold. I want money. So I want to be able to buy some pieces of mechs when I get the opportunity. Assassination in a polar environment. Okay. Do you know what? Maybe I'll just wind time on enough to finish off that Orion, because I think that was only 2 days. Yeah, it was. So let's finish that. So now we can use the Orion. I should check pilot XP as well. It's been a little while.
Standing by.
Ryland can get another point in gunnery. Gonna come in handy. Now he's largely using PPC mechs. Catch. Awesome. Also get more gunnery with catch.
Mech warrior training complete.
And Doyle.
Training complete.
My pew pew stat, says Ryland. Yeah. And cool. Gromulus can afford a gunnery upgrade as well. Brilliant. So that's 4 pilots improved nicely. Need to use some of my Team Frosty reception at some point. So they don't get left too far behind. And now we're not doing flashpoints. I think I'll give some of those guys a run. Okay, so just 1 mech to replace, and what should we go with? These are both 3 large laser mechs, aren't they? Okay, we'll go with the Archer then, and right, let's get these guys out. Sarge in. Buzzkill in. Oh, what's that? Yeah, that's the large laser one. Cool. Then we've got Minobu and Johnny. Yeah, looks good to me. Hopefully we'll be able to cope with this. It's only a 3-skull assassination. Polar environment. All sounds pretty straightforward to me after doing that flashpoint. Yeah, I don't think it had as many support slots as the Grasshopper Infernal, the Black Knight. I think it had 5 support slots, but it had 9 energy slots, which is cool. The only downside that I see with it is that I'm probably not going to be able to get a whole one because it's going to be so rare. I've only picked up a single piece of it. I don't know if we can actually encounter them in missions or not. We'll have to see, but so I reckon it'll be one of those things where I've got to just keep checking the Lost Tech shop locations in case bits of it show up there, and then of course you'll probably only be able to buy one bit at a time, even if it is there. So it would be nice to be able to use one, but I think it's quite unlikely that we're going to get a whole one, sadly. But yeah, your description of it being it's a better Grasshopper, it's probably not far off, to be honest. But what I like about the Grasshopper is that I can cram in 6 machine guns as well as the medium lasers. So 5 support slots. It's only 1 less machine gun, I suppose. It's not that bad, is it? Need to speak to you after the stream, Doyle, says Harry. No, I don't want to. Nope. I've had enough of you.
Command interface initiated.
I assume you've got some sort of fix for me. But yeah, no worries. I'll be about for a bit afterwards then. I'm not doing an evening stream tonight, Harry. I have Thursdays off. Normally band practice, but Singer's damaged his hand, so actually got a night off, so I can get anything fixed up that needs fixing up. Be nice to Harry. Sarge, if you knew Harry like I knew Harry, you would not be saying that. He's not a delicate flower. He'll be just fine. In fact, I'm not even sure he has feelings.
On my way. I copy.
No comments, says Sarge. Right, what have we got? We've got a 70-ton, an 80-ton vehicle, and a 35-ton vehicle. Let me guess, is this going to be another guillotine, Harry? I hope you've got that fix ready for me. Right, let's reserve. I'm hurt. Bullshit, you're hurt.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, crap. I don't really want to risk sitting out of cover just for firing once at that 80-ton vehicle, because I probably won't kill it, no my luck. Let's just move into the trees instead.
Receiving you. Maximum speed.
Sarge, you beat me to it. I was thinking something along those lines. I just wasn't sure who to pick on. Where is Gromulus? Have we lost him? I can't, he doesn't appear to be connected. He's gone. Did he have to go? Where is he? He didn't say he was going anywhere. I don't know. Maybe he's just lost his internet connection or something.
Good to go.
You can't pick on him while he's not here to defend himself. Harry says he'll be back in 2 seconds. Yeah.
Ready for orders. Let's move.
He's busy getting some medical attention.
Got something you want done?
You having fun there, Willow?
Waiting for orders. Confirmed. Affirmative. One for the scrap heap. I've been sensor locked. Commander? Firing.
And this mission is going to feel very easy after that last Flashpoint one, isn't it? I suppose this is only 3 skull as well. Chance to relax a bit.
Commander?
I swear I had a red line. Okay, apparently not. Screwed that move up.
Systems holding. Oh, that really hurts.
Poor little Johnny.
Done. Standing by. Locked on.
Oh.
Ready to get it on. Copy that.
Sarge is ready to get it on again.
Vehicle trashed.
Sorry, if you're hearing random noises in the background, it's as usual a cat. Nobody's getting murdered.
I'm gonna need a medic.
2 head hits on Johnny. He's not having much luck, is he?
Receiving you.
Need to be very careful with him now. Oh, oh yeah, that is yet another guillotine.
Taking the shot.
Yeah, it's probably a more appropriate line for you, Sarge, than "I'm your spaniel," at least, isn't it? We'll stick with this one.
Receiving you.
CT.
Yes, Commander. No problem. On my way. Roger.
Buzzkill putting in some serious pain there. Not much left of that center torso armor.
What's up, boss? Yes, Commander.
Yeah, let's just see if we can drill it with Johnny.
Firing full complement on the enemy.
No, shouldn't have picked Johnny. He's not doing well there. But he does have ace pilot, so I can move him away now, which is handy. Right, Sarge, where can we get Sarge to? Nowhere. About Minnow Boot. Yeah, let's move him over first.
Move order received. Firing full complement on enemy. Commander.
Right, now Sarge can get a line of sight.
Coordinates received.
So he's running a little bit hot already. Let's drop that PPC.
Target locked. It's go time.
Nice headshot. No, 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 no. What's the melee damage of these things? 80. Okay, scary. Still, not as bad as the Archer. The Archer punches for 100. They really, really scare me. 80 damage. Looks like it's gone to the right leg. Alright then. That's how it's going to be. How much armor does he have on the rear? I've actually got a lot more on the back than he has on the front at this stage, so...
Good to go. Position
Fine, let's
confirmed.
just get in his face and wreck it.
Giving him everything I've got. Critical hit, Commander. Standing by.
He's kind of trapped there. I've trapped him in. Oh well. Crap. Guess he's probably going to get punched again. Let's pray it's not in the cockpit. What state's this in now? Oh man, it's not hurt enough. Oh, hang on, hang on. I can move this way. Good old ace pilot.
Roger that.
No, no, he's going for another melee attack. No! Not the cockpit. Oh. Whew. Okay, just the torso this time.
Standing by.
We're all good, we're all good. Right, Sarge, come on.
Heading out.
Make a mess of him, please. Can we fire the third? No, not quite yet.
Taking the shot.
Right, that's side torso gone.
I think I hit something.
Yeah, he needs to die. He's yeah, he keeps punching. He's being an asshole. He's not playing fair.
Orders.
Actually, I might just shoot Johnny into the side of him and rip off that other side torso.
Location confirmed.
Apparently Johnny would rather shoot the leg. Oh, he got the torso as well. Good shooting, Johnny. Nice.
Reporting critical hit.
That'll do. That will do. Is that the mission? Oh, we've still got a Capellan leader to kill. This is an assassination. I forgot. And there may be reinforcements, I suppose, as well.
Ready for orders.
Alright, Buzzkill can't get sensor lock just yet, so let's just
Already
sprint
there.
towards the enemy for now.
Ready to get it on. Double time. Let's go. Aye, aye. Understood. Moving fast. Yes, boss. Affirmative. It is go time.
He sounds like a psycho. Right, 70 tonner. Probably another guillotine.
Receiving you.
I'm guessing the bug is all 70 tonners are guillotines at the moment. Something like that.
Full speed, no target.
But still, this will be finished. Finished? This will be fixed before tomorrow's stream, I'm sure.
Commander. Heading out. Good to go. Waiting for orders.
Where are you going? He appears to be running away.
Orders. Affirmative.
Let's just get a sensor lock on him first. Let's find out what he is. Courtesy of Buzzkill.
Got a lock.
A Warhammer. Oh, that's a rare Warhammer, I think. I don't think we've ever seen one of these. It's a Warhammer 6L DC. Command mech. So what's in one of those? He's got 2 PPCs, 2 medium lasers, 2 small lasers, a flamer, and an SRM2. Got enough weapons there, mate.
Ready for orders.
Probably shouldn't send Johnny first, really,
Waiting for orders.
due to his injuries, but let's move him here and brace.
Moving out. How's it going? Moving to position. Yes, Commander. Aye, aye.
Alright, next turn. Next turn the shooting starts. Where's he going? Why are you running away? Come play. It's because he's got those 2 PPCs he wants to make the most of, doesn't he? Keep us at range for as long as he can.
Hit there. What's up, boss? Roger.
Let's give Buzzkill a bit of protection, just in case. You never know when that guy might get lucky and start hitting heads.
Good to go.
Right, let's move Minobu in first. He can lead the charge.
Taking the shot.
This guy's going to be tough to kill. He's got 40% damage reduction right now. Let's
Standing by.
take a little bit of wearing down. Just saving my vigilance, saving my resolve for vigilance, because I'm going to have some turns out in the open.
Whatever you say, boss.
But after this turn, we'll be all in the trees and it'll be fine.
Standing by. Coordinates received. Roger that.
Pew pew pew!
The target is retreating, Commander.
What?
Eliminate it before it escapes.
He's running away already?
Receiving you.
Stop him, Buzzkill. Do not allow this. Oh crap, we've got no resolve left. I've used it all on vigilance. We can't take any aim shots. Right, just zap him. Zap the crap out of him. Try to hit legs. No, more legs, more legs. Haha, shitballs. Now we're gonna have to shoot him in the back. Where's Sarge?
Yes, Commander.
There's Sarge. We can't get an angle to shoot him in the back. God damn it. Never mind.
Aye, aye.
Right, where's the extraction point? How close to it is he? Oh, it's all the way over there. Alright, he's got a bit of a run. We've got time.
Taking the shot.
And we'll need the time with shooting like that.
Orders.
Come on,
Moving to
Johnny.
position.
Be the hero.
Here it comes. Yes, Commander. On the move. Here we go.
Injury ignored. Oh yeah, because he's got one of those command units in his head that gives him a load of bonuses.
What's up, boss?
Buzzkill's got this. Job done.
One more.
Alright, now of course we've got to run to the evac because of the bug. Again, I'll remind you that this is a vanilla game bug that came in after the most recent update to the game.
Roger that.
But on assassination missions,
Acknowledged.
you now have to run to the extraction point after killing the target. Massive pain in the arse. Hopefully they'll fix it.
Roger.
But this is not anything to do with Battletech Extended 3025. It's not a bug caused by that at all.
Position confirmed. Locking in coordinates. Roger that. Let's move. Confirmed. Holding. Moving to position. Locking in coordinates. Holding here. Moving out.
Mission successful.
Easy. Okay. We'll do some more missions here, though, I think, because it's a good opportunity to level up Team Frosty Reception a bit. And yeah, it's nice to get a bit of Free Worlds League rep as well. See if we can get them up to the next level. Our Capellan rep appears to have dropped a bunch too. Oh, Johnny out for 40 days. Ouch. That's a long old injury. Right, what should we take? Yeah, that's that command console. You can't actually use these. You can't use them yourself because if you notice, tonnage 3 slots 2, and it can only go in the head. And I think that's a deliberate thing to stop you from being able to use them. They're only supposed to be in certain mechs that the AI has. We're not actually allowed to use them. You can sell them though. They're worth $500,000 each, which is pretty good money for selling them. But you can't actually make use of them. And you see it's got an injury resist, 25 meters extra view, 2 morale and 1 initiative. And it's just specifically for certain mech types. You know, the DC type ones, the command mechs. What should we take? We could get a whole guillotine. I don't really want a guillotine. I've got better mechs than guillotines right now. Or we could take a piece of this. So this is a Capellan command variant of the Warhammer 6L. The DC version downgrades the SRM-6 to an SRM-2 and removes 1 flamer to install a command console. Four energy, 1 missile, 4 support. Go on then, we'll finish a guillotine. No. Alto's asking, do the DCs have 2 slots in the cockpit? Not if you own them. Not to my knowledge, they don't. I think it's a deliberate thing that Justin, the guy who's doing the mech variants, has put in, I think, to stop you from being able to use those command consoles. You're just not. You're not supposed to be able to have them, I think. Harry says they're fixed. Do you mean that they're fixed in the mech variant? Yeah, you're not supposed to be able to swap them between mechs. Yeah, that's exactly what I said, though. That is exactly what I said. No, you can't use them like if you've got it set so that when you build your mechs you automatically get everything complete in the mech when you build one, then sure, it will come with one then, and it will probably be usable that way. But if you're playing it the more normal, more common way of, you know, mechs come unequipped, then you're not going to be able to use them. You can sell them though, so you do benefit from selling them, but you can't put them in a mech. It's a Capellan plot, says Sarge. Maybe. Right, what are we going to do with this guillotine? I don't really want to do anything with it. I really like the Jaeger mech. It's great, but we've not used a brawler in absolutely forever, so maybe we'll bin the Jaeger mech. Also, it's a vanilla mech, I suppose, and we'll just have a look at what can be done with the guillotine, although I'll probably never take it out for a mission. Let's have a look. Jesus. That's a little bit too much yellow for my liking. See if we can tone that down a bit. Oh, God. Not easily by the looks of it. I don't know what goes on with the patterns on some of these mechs, but it shifts the balance of colours and puts the tertiary colour in way too much sometimes. Just a minor thing, but whoever's designing these, stop it. Actually, the first pattern looks pretty cool. We'll go with that. Right. Let's see what can be done with a guillotine 4L then. So 5 energy, 4 support, 1 missile. Max the armor first. Let's cram in some large lasers. And medium laser, and gonna end up very similar to my Warhammers, I think, by the looks of it. Actually, let's get some heat sinks in first before I worry about support weapons. That's plenty of cooling. So if I cram some machine guns in now, I'm not sticking in special weapons because I'm probably never going to use this. I'm just seeing what could be done with it. And a half load of ammo. Is that going to be enough for 4 machine guns? I guess it'll have to be. And that fits. So that's not really enough ammo for 4 machine guns to be used regularly, but you'll get a few bursts out of it. And you could always strip a bit more armor down to cram in a little bit more machine gun ammo if you want. You only need to free up half a ton. Or I suppose you could drop a heatsink as well. Got plenty of cooling, but yeah, you can fit a reasonable amount of stuff in there. Optionally, you could just sack off the machine guns and just stick another medium laser in it as well. And in which case, You're going to want even more cooling to handle that. And we're half a ton over. We do is drop a bit of leg armor. There we go. Yeah, that works. But that's identical build to one of my Warhammers, I think. 2 medium lasers, 3 large. I mean, it's a solid amount of firepower for a 70-ton mech. Works okay. Yeah, like I said, we're probably not going to use this, but screw it, we'll build it. It's not that expensive to put together. Jump jets. It is allowed 4 jump jets. I'm not using jump jets, so I'm not a fan of them. Don't need them. Can live without them. But yeah, if you're someone that is a big fan of jump jets, you could sack off the medium lasers and therefore a couple of heat sinks and put jump jets on it. Just run with 3 large. That'd work. Arm mod? No. No. I'm not building close combat mechs. They're, in my opinion, only for the brain dead.
Standing by.
Or the psychotic.
Standing by. Standing by.
Yes, Commander.
Just checking to see if... there we go. We can get a bit of tactics for Johnny.
Training complete.
Infernal says no jump jets, no galaxy. Well, you should mention that. This t-shirt is an NGNG t-shirt. Obviously, for those that don't know, that stands for no guts, no galaxy.
Orders.
Right. What shall we do next? We've got base capture for Marek. Could do that. That's also a base capture for Davian. Ugh, only 2.5 skull though. Ugh. Suppose there are. I might do the assassinate, but not right now. There are more mediums and lights and things like that we've not seen. And then we've got 3.5 assassinate for the Capellans. Who's that? That's going to upset Marek. All right, we've got a little bit of a buffer now, but we'll do this one first. Yeah, against the pirates. Don't mind upsetting them. I'm fine with that. Infernal says there's even an NGNG achievement in this game. Is there really? I didn't know that. What's that for? What do you have to do to get it? All right, we need another pilot in. Who have we got? We've got Catch, Doyle, or Gromulus. Well, Gromulus and Catch have both had to go. So they're not here. Oh, man. Guess I'll use me then. Yeah, that's right. That's where it originally came from, Alto. Yeah, from the old Battletech cartoon. But obviously, Phil and Darren put together the NGNG channel, and obviously became quite a big deal in the Battletech community. What with MechWarrior Online and all of that. Darren now works for PGI. I'm not sure if Phil does as well or not, but Darren definitely does. He was my main liaison when I was running MRBC League. So he was like the go-between between me and PGI. Very nice bloke, Darren. Like a lot of time, a lot of respect for that guy. He's the one with the hat and the huge beard, but he really is a top bloke. And Phil's a nice guy as well. I've obviously played some games in the past with Phil. He was briefly in the same unit as me for a while back in the SJR days before I left. And Phil's a nice guy too. Some of you might know him as his streamer name, Sean Lang or whatever. But yeah, they're the NGNG guys.
Command interface initiated.
Nice spot for a picnic.
Right, is that a sheer cliff? Can I run down there, or do I have to run around this way? I think I probably have to go this way, don't I? Yeah.
On my way. Locking in coordinates.
What was this? Just capture the base? I think it was, wasn't it? So just melt some faces and then stand on the base location, wherever that may be. Is it back here?
Affirmative.
Oh dear, things everywhere. Enforcer, I think in the whole of this playthrough I've only ever seen one other Enforcer, if I remember rightly. They seem pretty rare in this mod. Nice to see, because they're one of my favourite looking mechs.
Receiving you.
Buzzkill can't reach cover unless I sprint, so I guess we'll do that. I'll try and get as many of my guys in cover as possible before all these mediums go to town on me. Yeah, let's go with this. See what that third mech is. It's a Phoenix Hawk. Okay, you're not scary. You're probably the scariest thing. The Enforcer. So I guess we'll pick on that.
All weapons emitted.
Yeah, before Battletech was released, obviously NGNG was one of the channels that got Battletech early. And I was watching a lot of Phil and Darren taking it in turns on stream playing Battletech. I was totally hooked on it. Could not wait for this game to come out.
Commander.
I mean, obviously I'd contributed to the Kickstarter of it. Why wouldn't you? But you know, there was a few streamers got it early, and then I forget what his name is now, but there was another streamer that I was watching that some communications cock up had occurred or something where he was only supposed to play it for a certain amount of time, but they didn't notice that he was just playing it on and on and on and on and on before release. So I was one of the many people probably that was just watching him. Like, it's like, oh wow, there's someone that's just streaming loads and loads of Battletech before it's released. Got to watch this. And then unfortunately during one of his streams it got spotted and they had to shut him down, which was a shame. And then there was no Battletech fix for a while until launch. Well, I can't remember what his name was. It Starscream or Star something? I forget his name now. Maybe one of you were also watching him and might remember who it was, but yeah, that was the only way of getting our Battletech fix before release.
I think I hit something good.
And watching that guy plus Darren plus Phil on NGNG. Can anyone explain to me what does Phoenix Hawk mean? It's a mythical bird, or do you mean in game terms? Well, the Phoenix is a mythical bird, and I guess they weren't satisfied with just one bird, so they've added Hawk in as well, just to make it sound extra scary. I can't really give you a sensible explanation. I just don't know beyond what I've said. It sounds like Sparrowbird or Sparrow Eagle, says Bob. Yeah. Does a bit, doesn't it? Sarge says, I know who you're talking about, but can't think of his name either. Yeah, I bet you were one of the other people that was watching him. I was there, man. I was watching him. Oh crap.
Critical hit. Critical hit.
So you remember earlier how I said I'm not scared of this Phoenix Hawk? Well, he's just got in the rear of Sarge, and we've lost a gyro and a heatsink in one. Oh crap. So we're gonna have to nail that really quickly now.
Standing by. Locking in coordinates.
Yeah, that was brutal. Yeah, I'm not surprised you were there, Sarge. Yeah, you're a massive Battletech fan. But yeah, I was there too. I was watching everything he was putting out. There you go. That's what you get. You start messing with Sarge's rear, and that's what happens.
Let's do this.
Right. Now what are we gonna do?
All weapons committed.
Tarantula Hawk. Google that nasty bastard, says Falcon.
How's it going?
Don't do it if you're an arachnophobe, I guess, or or what? Or is it an actual bird? Sounds like it's going to be ugly. That's right, Rylan. Fully intended as well.
Target's taken a critical hit.
Very aggressive, these mediums, aren't they? Like, I've been used to fighting all these heavies and assaults with all their long-range firepower that just sit right back and you know, just pound you with long-range missiles and PPCs and stuff. It's been a while since I've played against a bunch of mediums. I just wasn't prepared for this level of in-your-face aggression. It's quite cool. I'm enjoying it. It makes for a nice change. It's also a little bit scary because of the state of... well, Sarge's rear is in tatters now. So I've got to be very careful with him for the rest of the mission. Should we try for a jammy headshot? Let's try it.
I copy.
Did we get a couple of hits there? We did. It's enough to blow him up. Haha, nice. We got the jammy headshots. That was awesome. Now, who was that? That was Buzzkill, I think. Yeah, it was Buzzkill. Nice work.
Commander.
All right, Sarge. I think we just need to keep backing it up with Sarge.
My way.
Keep that rear protected. It's a shame to have lost that gyro because I bet it was a decent one as well with it being in the Orion. The Orion's one of my favourite chassis, so I'll probably put good stuff in it. Right, we need to drop a PPC though.
Engaging. Solid connection on that one.
There's no aimbots.
Standing by.
My pilots don't hit that often. There's a lot of missing normally. Sarge needs someone to put ointment on his rear. Where's Gromulus when we need him, eh? Okay, right, we killed all of this stuff. Is that everything? Do we just run for the end zone now? Stand on that, or are they going to have reinforcements? Either way, I'm going to have to be cautious with Sarge.
Copy that. On the move.
Yes, I'm there.
Position confirmed. Affirmative.
Doesn't appear to be any reinforcements yet.
I've got eyes on
Now we've got 'em. There we go.
They're heading your way.
Okay, that's all good. I think Sarge is in a pretty safe position.
I've got something.
What's this? Another Phoenix Hawk? Okay. And some kind of 50-tonner.
Ready to get it on.
So we've got a trebuchet and a 60-ton mech as well. Okay.
Got a lock on me.
Of course, the trebuchet backs off, so I can't see him anymore. Fires in a load of long-range missiles. I guess we'll just have to try to hit this damned Phoenix Hawk. Got 3 pips of evasion thanks to his jump jets.
Aye, aye.
Right, let's get Sarge on the job. Keep Sarge as far away as possible, though. I think my chances to hit are equally poor, regardless of where I am. You know what? I might just drop those and just fire a single PBC, because Sarge does have breaching shot. This guy's in cover. Breaching shot will invalidate that. Just got to hope he hits, but this was the best chance. 70%, and he does score a hit. Oh crap, a rifleman. Alright, that's my new priority. Rifleman, as I always say, doesn't have much armour, but it's got a lot of guns for a 60-ton mech. The most guns on any 60-ton mech, I think.
Commander.
Right. Where can we get to? Let's do Doyle first. Chances to hit on the rifleman are pretty poor, so I guess we'll shoot the Phoenix Hawk for now.
Waiting for orders. On it. Here we go.
Really? Damn, these mediums love punching, don't they?
Losing lots of armor.
Oh, Buzzkill's not happy.
Took a hard hit there.
Yeah, that's he's in a very bad way. CT armor very low now. What to do? If I leave him there, he's going to get hit with another barrage of missiles. If I move him, he's probably going to get hit by a barrage of missiles.
Orders.
I haven't got much result now. I've got to do this. I'm going to pop Vigilance. That will remove the stability damage, allowing me to sprint. And I'm going to sprint and twist side on.
Full speed.
I've got some protection being out in the open here. And hopefully they'll have a harder job hitting my centre.
Ready for orders.
Doesn't make a difference, does it? Alright, I'll shuffle backwards a little further then with Sarge, just to keep his tattered rear protected. And I think we'll fire everything this time. Just try and rip that side torso off the Phoenix Hawk. There we go, nice. Oh, ammo explosion as well. He's dead. Good. So he's no longer spotting for his team. That is going to help the survival chances of Buzzkill. What I'm aiming to do with Buzzkill is get him way, way, way back here behind teammates. That's fine. None of that hit the center by the looks of it.
Not much armor left in that location.
Good to go. Location confirmed.
Yes, Commander.
Hopefully nothing can get into my rear angle from all the way back where they are. Right, let's reserve.
Holding.
AI will probably reserve as well. Yep.
Yes, boss. On the move.
Okay, now you've got to move, AI. What are you going to do? Oh, I still can't see him. Ah! Right, who's hot? Right,
Waiting for
Sarge is
orders.
hot. Let's brace.
Stabilizing and bracing.
Okay, fine AI, be like that. Next turn I'm going to sensor lock you because I've finally got Buzzkill in a safe position. And you're going to get punished. Oh, here comes the Treb. 60% damage reduction though, thanks for all that bracing. This will just lightly ping off Minobu's archer.
Receiving.
Okay, Buzzkill. Let's, where should we go? I guess just there. And
Acknowledged.
I don't think we need to sense lock him. No, we don't. So we'll just shoot. Buzzkill finally gets to do a bit of shooting
Acknowledged.
after a lot of retreating. Knock some evasion off that Treb. We've already done some damage to the rifleman, I think, haven't we? But he's obviously just going to sit out of our line of sight now that that trebuchet is providing view for him. Because that is how this AI likes to play.
All weapons committed.
That's right, Sarge. He says it's called tactical placement. I definitely think it's better than the vanilla AI. Like, it actually plays around what it's got more sensibly.
Taking a critical hit.
Uses its lancers and its armaments
Yes.
properly. Like, you saw that first lance I fought with those mediums, and they're all brawly, and they've come at me, you know, like they mean it. Like brawlers should, really. It kind of caught me by surprise as well, because I've been playing
Locking in
against
all
long
weapons.
range stuff so much. And then obviously you see this lance is more of a support lance. It had one mech that was scouting for it, the Phoenix Hawk, and then two long range mechs that are sitting back doing their damage. Although now I've eliminated their scout, one of them's got to come forward and spot.
Waiting for orders. Copy that.
Nice shooting again, Buzzkill.
Hostile eliminated.
Whew, that had me worried. I thought he was about to get opened up. Luckily, the rifleman, for some reason, has decided to split his fire. Don't know why he's done that. But it saved Buzzkill from possibly having the CT opened. Oh, that right torso as well.
Standing by. firing.
Alright, time for some precision shots. Let's just get this guy finished.
Standing by.
Let rip with the big guns.
Firing full complement on the enemy.
Job done.
Mission successful.
Okay, nice chunk of cash for that. Shame we lost the gyro. It's only a 10% gyro. Alright, that's not the end of the world, is it? We can deal with that. And nobody got injured. Fantastic. Just check and see if there are any weapons I want. Oh, that's a cool SRM6. Kind of want a piece of Enforcer because they're so rare now. Could finish a Treboff or a Phoenix Hawk. I'd rather just roll the dice on whether I get that. Let's take this because that's as good as SRM6s get, and we might want to use that at some point. And we get a complete trebuchet as well because we get the final piece. Anything else worth celebrating? No. Okay, that'll do me though. So says somebody kissed my boo-boo. Yeah, I think you're going to struggle to find someone willing to do that.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
You are going straight into storage. We don't need you. Okay. We got some repairs to do. Actually got quite a lot going on in the mech bay at the moment. Yang is going to be kept very busy for a little while. Right, so we want a heatsink and we want some kind of gyro. Well, we're out of stability gyros. Just rarely going to see any use out of that, but it's better than no gyro at all, I suppose. 2 days to complete.
On it. I'll let you know when that's
And let's move that to the front of the queue. Right, I think we're going to do a couple more things before we move on from here. We'll do that assassination. Should we get some Davian rep as well? Yeah, okay, we'll do the 2 assassinations, even though this is only 2.5. We might see a rare light or medium in there. And what else should I do? Yeah, that was it. I was going to advance a couple of days just so our Orion's fixed up. Doesn't mean we hit a financial report, but it's fine. Like, literally, the money we've just made from doing that mission pretty much covered it. Right. Quick check, see if anyone else can level up. Ah, cool. Buzzkill, extra point of gunnery.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Who else was out with us? Doyle got used. No, he's a way off. Minobu, what
Yes,
about you?
Commander.
I think we leveled you up recently. Yeah, we must have. And Sarge.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, we're going to be saving for a while to get Sarge. I think I'll just get the last point of tactics and then finish off his gunnery. Still, gunnery 8 is pretty damn good for now. Alright, let's do this pathetic easy one first, and then we'll do that, and then we'll move on. No point in doing that. I mean, I'm only doing this 2.5 just because it's an assassinate, and as I've said many times before, there is a slightly higher chance of meeting rare chassis in assassination missions, so that is the only real reason to do them. We'll just leave the salvage where it is. We just want to see stuff. I'm not that worried about taking bits of them particularly, but I would like to see them. Right, I guess that's fine, isn't it? Yeah, that'll do. Let's go. Do you know what? I'd like to see another Raven. I think so far this playthrough we've only ever seen one Raven. Wouldn't mind getting my hands on a whole one of those just to have a look what can be done with it. Something I've never used before, never played with. And of course it comes with that, what is it, 7 or 7.5 ton ECM unit in it. Kind of interested to see if you can take that out so that you've got room to fit some weaponry in it. Only one way of finding out, I guess, and that is to get one.
Command interface initiated.
Look at that terrain.
That is a long way away.
Now I want ice cream.
Enemy detected.
Location confirmed.
What have we got here? A 50-tonner. The Infernal says only one variant comes with an ECM and that one should be fixed. Okay, so I want to find one of the variants without the ECM then, I guess.
Good to go.
Because, yeah, I want a Raven, but I want a Raven that I can actually put weapons in. And use. Alright, so if we move Buzzkill here... Is that... Oh, that's right on the line. It's debatable whether I'm going to reach it with the sensor lock, but we'll try. So which ones am I looking for then, Infernal? Which are the ones that don't have the ECM in? Oh, Hunchback 4G, awesome. AC-20, it's never fun to deal with.
Commander.
Ready for orders. No problem. On my way. Sweet.
The 1X has the ECM, the other Raven is just guns. Thanks, Infernal. So, what's that? The 2X is the other one, is it? I think? Probably. Yeah, let's cross our fingers for spotting one of those when we're doing low-level missions. Obviously, they're rare as hell because they're only just experimental and just starting to show up in this period in 3025. So I don't expect to see them very often at all, but it would be nice if I could eventually get a whole one. But do you know what we want the most right now? We want a whole Night Star the most. They're sitting on 2 pieces. Oh man, that was so awesome earlier on. Just seeing that new 95-ton mech, rare as hell, just show up in a mission. And we managed to headshot it as well and get a couple of pieces. Very happy. But who knows if we'll see another one before this playthrough is done. We can hope though, can't we? We can dream. Oh, Harry says the 2X appears in 3030. Alright. So we won't see that one just yet.
All weapons.
But once the mod gets updated to have the mechs released by year that they become available, then we might see it.
Critical damage.
We might hit 3030. I wonder what year we're on now. What week am I on? I don't know. We've probably played at least a couple of years, so it's probably like 3028 by now. Or 3027 maybe. Oh, it already does that, says Harry. Oh right, so it'll already release that on the correct year. Oh, that's cool.
Minimal.
He says, I'm just checking if we have the 2X in there though.
Good to go. Affirmative.
Now, what's that? Wolverine 6M. Okay, that's the Marek variant of the Wolverine. Swapping his AC5 for a large laser there. Sarge wants me to find a thug. That's not in there yet, is it? I don't think. I think it's being worked on though, isn't it?
Confirmed.
Harry says, thug is days away, I believe. Oh, so not long to wait. So maybe maybe by next week. So we'll have Friday and Saturday stream, and then maybe by Tuesday when we resume next week, it might be in by then. That would be cool.
Commander. Acknowledged. They've got a sensor lock on me.
The Raven 2X is in, Harry confirms. Cool. So maybe that'll start showing up when we reach 3030 then.
Yes, boss. Heading out.
No, I don't think I'm as far as 3030 yet. I might be in 3027, maybe 3028 by this point. We'll have a look when we come out. We'll have to figure out from the weeks, won't we? But I'm pretty sure I'm not in 3030.
Waiting for orders. On my way.
Oh, he says, meant to put the mod in that changes it to date rather than days. Forgot to sort that. Yeah, that would be cool. I know Harry's mentioned putting that in before. Just so you don't have to do the mental gymnastics of trying to figure out what year you're in based on how many weeks you've played since 3025. There's a mod that will actually just display the date and year instead. Much easier. But Harry is going to add that, which will be nice. Shoot this guy's leg off. Stop him running away. Yeah, where you going now, eh?
Enemy mech.
Clearly a low gravity environment there. That was taking its sweet time spinning in the air, wasn't it? What are you? Oh no, the dreaded SRM carrier. Oh, he's caught Minobu out of cover as well. Ah, disaster. Oh my god, it never ends. Well, that's his armor gone for the mission. Oh god. Is that an LRM carrier as well? No, maybe not. Still, it was a lot of LRMs. Oh, crap. Crap. Oh, look at the state of him. That's awful. Oh, that's what I get. What should we do? Buzzkill. Maybe we should try to finish this off while I've got view on it. And while it's down. That's not going to do it.
What's up, boss?
Well, they're all going in the next initiative phase, so I suppose it doesn't really matter too much. What order I do things in, and I'm on 48% resolve anyway, so it's not. I'm not getting the accuracy boost. So, oh damn it, I can't. Well, let's just fire 2 weapons. We need to kill this. That can't be allowed to live.
Reporting one less vehicle.
It's already done a horrific amount of damage. And we've still got to kill the assassination target after this. This is just the starter.
Commander.
Unfortunately, Minobu has taken quite a pounding.
Coordinates received.
Give him opportunity to get some payback.
Hostile eliminated.
Full throttle.
Okay, another 60-ton vehicle. I think that was the thing that had the LRMs, but it didn't feel like an LRM launcher. Do you know what? Speaking of which, Harry, I don't know if this is something worth checking or not, but since playing the mod, I don't think I've seen a single LRM launcher in the game. Like, as in the 60-ton, like, triple LRM 20 vehicle. I don't remember seeing one ever. Might just be coincidence. But, I don't think I've seen one in my my other career either, so... Yeah, the LRM carrier. That's what I'm after, yeah. Just haven't seen one. Again, might be coincidence, might be because they're rare. I don't know.
Full throttle.
Commander.
But we do see plenty of the SRM carriers, and they're much scarier, to be honest. Especially once they get eyes on you.
Yes, Commander.
Buzzkill, what are we going to do? Let's just keep sprinting.
Roger
We've
that.
got a long way to run to get to that assassination target in the end as well. All the way over there. Right, we're not going to send Minobu in first. Let's send Doyle over the ridge. What do we see? Oh, there you go. Right on cue, Harry. That's our first LRM carrier. It was an LRM carrier after all. So I guess they're just rare then. They obviously do show up, but this is the first one we've seen.
All weapons committed.
Fuck off, you twat. No, I've not seen one up until this point.
Move order received. Heading out. Locking in coordinates.
What are you? 60 tons? Yeah, you're not going to be anything interesting, are you?
Waiting for orders.
Let's get the sense lock and find out nice and early. What are we facing? Another rifleman. Okay. Okay, Shell has just reminded me that I finish at 6 on Thursdays, which I do. I'm now 15 minutes over. She's brought dinner home and I was like, is that a good idea since I've still got 45 minutes to go? She's like, you finish at 6? Oh yeah, I do, don't I? Oops. Right, so this will be the last mission of the day.
Committed.
Target damaged. Concentrate your fire and bring it down.
Toscabo, hello. Nice to meet you. He says, just wanted to say hi. Saw the post about this mod on Reddit, watched your YouTube video of the mod, downloaded it on Tuesday, and have been having a blast. Well, you've got the actual guy who put the mod collection together is in chat right now. That's Harry78 there. Yeah, it's awesome, isn't it? I really love it.
Let's do this.
Having so much fun with this mod. But yeah, the reason I started streaming this is Harry's a friend of mine, basically. So that's how I got my hands on it first, before it was released. Courtesy of knowing him. But it is awesome. It's really good. And nice of you to join the stream. Toscabo, am I saying your name right? Toscabo? You'll have to correct me if I'm wrong. But nice to meet you, and I'm glad you're enjoying the mod as much as the rest of us.
I copy. Here it comes.
Our target is bugging out. Stop it before it gets away.
Oh no, he's running away. We can't have that.
What's up, boss?
Stop him, Buzzkill.
Aye, aye.
Is that right, Infernal? No, none of that was cord internals. Unfortunately, I can't get up this bit. Again, I've got no jump jets. I think that gap's too narrow to run up. I think you have to run around, but if I'm lucky, maybe I'll just finish this guy with some jammy shooting. Come on. Hit that CT. I've got dinner to eat. Kill him quick.
Commander.
Let alone, you know, kill him before he runs away and escapes. I'm starving.
Firing a full salvo.
Right, will everybody stop missing him? There we go. Good. Good job. Right. Mission successful.
Boy.
Oh no, of course, it's an assassination mission. It's not over. I've got to run for the evac zone now, haven't I? Brilliant. So where the hell is that? Oh, all the way back here. Fantastic. Just what I want.
Receiving you. Moving out.
Damn it, game. Damn it. My food's going cold. I can hear Shell eating. This is torture.
Acknowledge.
Shut up, you.
Roger that.
Ugh. Life is so unfair.
Bye. Location confirmed.
Battletech is making me run all the way to the extraction point. First world problems, eh?
I get you. On the move. Roger that. Affirmative. I'll just wait here. As good a spot.
Buzzkill says, late for dinner on Valentine's Day. Yes. I was busy playing Battletech. I didn't know what time it was. I genuinely forgot that I'm supposed to finish an hour earlier on Thursdays. So I was all set for carrying on for another 45 minutes. But yeah, so you've had almost an extra 20 minutes of stream out of me today. But yeah, so no stream tonight, obviously. But I don't normally stream on Thursday nights anyway. But we will be back tomorrow on Friday at 3 p.m. for the usual Battletech slot. If you want to see more of Battletech Extended 3025 mod, then stop by at any point from 3 onwards tomorrow and catch the stream. And then, of course, Friday night is Football Manager night. So I'll be once again playing with Blythe Spartans and having a blast with them. So I hope to see some of you for the evening slot. That starts at 9 p.m. Friday night. So I'm done for now. Thanks again to everyone who's been around and watching. Thanks again for the Twitch Prime sub, Falcon. And for anyone new that's come and joined the stream, great to meet you. Hope to see you again. That's it. I'm done for now. Hope you all have a great Valentine's Day. And I'm out. I'll see you next time.